Oh, crud, I keep forgetting I have to do my hair now. Oh, I'll go back to being short one day. Hello and welcome to the next X-Wing video where we are checking out issues 37 and 38 this time. Now I do want to stop you there. If you have missed yesterday's video where I look at the Falcon 3D parts cockpit, go and check it out. It is live on the channel. It went up yesterday. Thank you again Falcon 3D parts for sending it through. It's a lovely little addition to this X-Wing build, so I implore you go check that out. Yeah, hello. Welcome to this video. What is there to talk about? I am on holiday. I haven't gone anywhere, obviously, but I am taking 2 weeks off work, which is much needed. So I am a bit more relaxed, which is why I didn't have time to upload the X-Wing video because of yesterday's Falcon X-Wing video, because I have been spending time with the family, some downtime, some relaxing time. In these times, it's important just to switch off and relax, and that was what I've been trying to do. We've been trying to kind of get out there more, but safely. So the first thing we did is we went strawberry picking, because that is outside. Everyone was keeping their distance. You have lanes for strawberry picking, and there's only one family group down each lane, so that felt safe. And then when we got to the end, we waited for that family to go, and then we went round and stuff like that. So that was pretty safe and secure. And also we ate out, the first time having a meal out in 5 months. I think the last time was in February for a birthday. So yeah, March, April, May, June, July, 5 months, and the end of July as well. And we like to eat out as family. It's what me and my wife do to unwind. We go out, we have a nice meal. So it was really nice to do that. And we sat outside and they'd spaced everything out perfectly. Everyone was wearing visors, everyone was wearing masks, and it did feel safe. We had to kind of wipe down the cutlery and stuff like that. But, it felt safe. And it was actually a gloriously sunny day. This was the day before the hottest day of the year, which was Friday, which I just spent in my paddling pool with a couple of beers. I love having time off. So yeah, it hasn't all been busy. It has been time for myself. But the video went out yesterday for Falcon 3D parts is excellent cockpit. And we're here today to talk about the next part of the X-Wing. So we're looking at issues 37 and 38 this week, and they are two standalone pieces this time. They are not combined. Issue 37 starts with the nose cone of the X-Wing, and here it is now, and it is a big old chunky beak of a nose cone. I really like the detailing, these little slats here, and the little kind of extra detail here, but I also love the paintwork that's done. It's really dark here and it kind of graduates out, which is lovely. You also get this part, which is the back end of the nose cone, which fits there, and the paint jobs kind of match pretty seamlessly as well, which is pretty cool. Rather than having one that's really dark and one that's really light, the graduation is still there. And then of course we get the part of the nose cone that connects to the actual framework that we have done already. So just to show you how these parts all attach, the first part is the bigger, flatter part, and this one. And you see there's 6 holes here, but these 3 holes will just clip onto there like that. And then you put screws down in there to fasten it. And then when that's all attached, you will put the main nose cone on, and then put screws in those 6 holes, in those 3 holes there to attach that. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And here we have it all done, and all together it does work as one seamless piece, looking very, very nice indeed. You know, the extra detailing here, the paint job all works. I've been very lucky with that. Yeah, a really, really nice. I mean, the nose cone is huge. It's almost as big as my hand. This X-Wing is big. And we're not quite done with the nose cone just yet. We have something very different. We have these two wire parts to attach to the X-Wing. So this first one here that has like an Xbox logo here is the sensor for the remote control, which we will get in a future issue. And that just goes into that hole there like that, and will be fastened with this fastener here with these two holes, and we'll just screw that in just a moment. And then we get this switch here, which is just a little push switch, which will go into this hole here, and it doesn't go in all the way, it just sits at the top there. I'm pretty sure it doesn't go flush. No, it doesn't look like it does. And then that will be attached with this clip here. But in fact, let me screw these down and then I'll show you these this switch in all its glory. And here it is, all done. And you can see here we've got that sensor sticking through. It's really subtle actually, it just looks like a little black dot, you know, but it's a really nice subtle sensor there for the remote control. And then of course we get the switch. Now the switch is really in there, really in there. I mean, the only way I can press this now is with the screwdriver. So it makes me think, because this section here is going to be for the front landing gear, makes me think that this switch is activated with the landing gear part attached. And I don't know what lights will be different on the X-Wing with landing gear attached, so that is quite interesting. The landing gear will be attached with these two magnets here, and it's these two magnets that made screwing this one in a bit of a pain because it kept gravitating towards that magnet, so do be wary of that. The only final thing left to do is tuck away the wires into these clips here. So this wire just comes in and just nestles into that clip, so it's nice and safe out of the way there. Let's just zoom in a bit. And then this one just sits very nicely into that clip there. So it's all tucked out of the way, ready for whatever part the nose cone will be used on next. But that is not now. Now we are moving on to issue 38. But before we do that, I do encourage you to give this video a like. Leaving a like on this video helps me out and helps the channel out. So thank you very much for doing that. And please do so if you are enjoying this video, and indeed yesterday's video as well. And also more upcoming videos of a different variety, but I'll talk about that nearer the time. So moving on to issue 38, we are looking at the third wing. Yes, you can't build a model with wing in the title of it without leaving many issues in between wings. So this is the start of the third wing. Actually, technically we already started it because we already did the laser turret, but this is the actual wing part. You know, it's stuff that we've seen before. The wonderful deco there, a bit of blast marks, lovely work. And then we have all these add-on parts to, well, add on. So the first add-on part is this piece here. It is tiny. You can see it is red, but it's got a little strip of the, not white, but the grey there, and that just pushes in there like that. The reds don't really match up, but that's okay. It is elevated, more likely to catch dust. So that is that part added on there. The next added part is just all red. That's how you can tell these apart. And that just sits on, say just, there you go, sits on there like that. So again, a nice little added part there, matching these, but red. The next part, as you can probably gather, is on this part here, and you want it so the little notches here are facing towards the body of the X-Wing. So facing away from the laser cannon and just on there like that. That's how you want that part looking. The next part is this part here, which has better detailing and more detailing, this kind of grey-tea hatch type thing. And of course it is only going one way. It matches the shape. Remember those games you used to play as a kid? I found out that I was very good at them as a kid and my wife wasn't. That's why I have more spatial awareness than her. There we go, interesting facts there. So if you want your kids to have good spatial awareness, do lots of those match the holes in the shape games. The next one is this piece here, and we want it so that the circular part faces again towards the body of the X-Wing there, so it faces that way, away from where the laser cannon's going to be. Then we flip it over and then we attach these two fake magnets. The first one has a little groove missing out of it there, so that just clips into there like that. You can see it nicely forms around there, and then this one has two little holes which will match the holes of these parts here, and that fits very nicely there. That is actually the nicest fitting magnets parts I've come across, actually. I probably will still attach glue to them, but yeah, nice, very, very nice indeed. And then the last part goes along the ridge here, and again we're having the detailed part here facing the body of the X-Wing, and then we have these four connectors to match these four holes. In fact, I was just thinking about it, a lot of these models are just pasting the hole in the shape. Well, the X-Wing anyway. The Thunderbird and the Falcon and the DeLorean especially was a little bit more complicated. But yeah, that fits in there like that. Again, very easy fit. Usually I had to get the end of a screwdriver to push that in. But no, that fit in very, very nicely. They've obviously improved the model as time has gone on. But that is the wing done. And that is the video done. Let's just bring this in here. In fact, I'm just going to bring in the metal framework that we have done, minus the cockpit. And once again, if you haven't seen the cockpit video, go back to the last video that I uploaded and you will see it there. And actually, does this attach? I have a feeling this may attach there to make it even super longer, or it attaches on top. Ah, yes, I think it does actually. Because if I look at these holes here, I mean, we're not doing this now, but if you look at these holes here, it kind of matches here. In fact, it definitely matches there. So yeah, that in time, oh okay, that in time will fit onto there like that. And that is the nose cone, which is huge, connected to the framework. Every time I think we've done the biggest part, like this framework and cockpit part, you add this massive nose cone to it, which is bigger. Fascinating. But there we go. There's the nose cone and there's the wing. And that is this issue all done. So we'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Yes, I do have the 2 issues ready for next week. And my payment has been taken for the next set of issues. So there shouldn't be any delay. 2 weeks' time, the next X-Wing video. Like I say, this channel is going to, after the summer, it is going to start ramping up with more content. So stay tuned for that. If X-Wing isn't really a thing, I'm going to be building and reviewing more stuff going forward. So look forward to that, and I'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the next X-Wing video. Until then, guys, take care. Bye bye.